Testing 1, 2, 3. Freezing to death, we do not scheme. Starving to death, we do not beg. Dying of poverty, we ask for nothing. We accord with conditions, but do not change. We do not change at accord with conditions. We adhere firmly to our three great principles. We renounce our lives to do the Buddha's work. We mold our destinies as our basic duty. We rectify our lives to fill the Sangha's role. Encountering specific matters, we understand the principles. Understand the principles, we apply in specific matters. We carry on the single pulse of the patriarch's mind transmission. I ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy?
Ask myself, do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage.
Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself to eat only one meal a day. Ask myself to always wear my precept sash. These form traditions of the sagely city of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them.
How is burning all the
Dharma realm receive the from afar the Shiva's told Buddhas, all in this witness. Free blaze of spiritual cloud, ardent searing, tension the as O Buddha now show their body. I Namo incense cloud Opiaibo Horisava Aima Asava Ainamu incense cloud Opiaibo Horisava Aima Asava Ainamu incense cloud Opiaibo Horisava Aima Asava. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool
Assembly of
Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Thus I've heard, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was staying at the Jeta Grove in Attapantika's Park at Shravasti. 1,250 members of the Bhikshu Sangha had gathered there with him, all the eminent arhats known for their higher knowledge. Elder Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamadhyana, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatadayana, Mahakashtila, Revata Bandaka, Nandahananda, Rahula Gavanpati, Pindala Bhattavaja, Kaladayan Mahakapina, Vaku and Aniruddha. The Bodhisattva Mahasattva are also there. Dharma Prince Manjushri, Bodhisattva Jita, Bodhisattva Gandhahastin, Bodhisattva Nidukta, and so forth, together with Chakra chief among devas, as well as multitudes from the heaven. Just then the Buddha spoke to Elder Shariputra, saying, west of here, beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there's a land called utmost happiness. In that land at this very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is this land called utmost happiness? The beings of this land never suffer, they're always happy, and so this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness is surrounded by 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees, all of them formed from 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason, too, this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, the pools in this land are made of the 7 treasures, filled with water endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom of every pool, and each is surrounded by stairways made of gold, silver, ivory, and crystal. Their pavilions adorned with gold, silver, vajra, crystal, grand clamshells, rubies, and carnelian. Lotus flowers as large as carriage wheels fill these pools. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. And the white flowers shine with white light. They're all wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, in the Buddha land there's always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day, arrange the celestial mandarava flowers bowls. Early in the morning, beings of this land gather wondrous flowers in the folds of their robes, and make offerings to trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime, they return, eat their meal, and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, there are also many colorful and wondrous birds in that land. White cranes, peacocks, parrots, egrets, kalabikas, and birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day, these birds sing in elegant harmony. They proclaim the teachings, such as the 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, and the Noble Eightfold Path. When the beings of this land hear these birds sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say that these birds have been born due to their misdeeds, and why, in the land the 3 paths of misery do not exist. Even the names of these paths are unknown there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha creates these birds by transformation. The Dharma can be widely heard.
Shariputra, in the Buddha land a gentle breeze blows and rose the jewel trees and jewel nets, making wondrous sounds, as if hundreds of thousands of musical instruments were played in harmony. All those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is the Buddha named Amitabha? The Buddha's boundless light shines on all lands throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. That's why he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, the Buddha's life, the lives of the beings in his land, last through infinitely many asamkhya kalpas. That is why this Buddha is also called Amitayus. 10 great kalpas have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among the disciples of this Buddha, there are infinitely many hearers of the teaching. All of them are hearts. Their numbers are beyond counting. The Bodhisattvas in the assembly are also uncountable. Shariputra, the Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, beings who are born in the land of utmost happiness, will never retreat on the path of awakening. When you will become Buddhas in their next life, their numbers are beyond counting. One can only speak of them as limitless, boundless, and incalculable. Shariputra, beings who hear this should vow to be born there, and join with these good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and women who hear about Buddha Amitabha should always hold his name, with no other thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, or as long as 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear in front of them, together with his gathering of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's minds will be clear, and they'll be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I have seen these good results, I want you to know about them. O hero that says should make a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, just now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the world's least there Buddha Akshobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha wondrous voice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the south, there Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the west, there Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless hallmarks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasure hallmarks, Buddha light of purity, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion world system, and he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the north, there Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha nets of light, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra. All praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds below, there Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra. Call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds above, there Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light and fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers, Buddha king of Sala trees, Buddha jewel flower of virtue, Buddha revealing all meanings, and Buddha like Mount Sumeru, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue, that covers a large billion world system, as he speaks these truthful words. All living beings should believe in this sutra. Call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this sutra called protection and care of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas are protected and keep in mind. Any man or woman who hears this sutra, accepts it and upholds it, who hears the names of all these Buddhas, they will never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all you should believe and accept my words, what all other Buddhas teach. Shariputra, you were ready made a vow to be born in Buddha Amitabha's land, or who are now making that vow, or who will make that vow. All are certain to never retreat on path to unsurpassed perfect awakening, and will be born, are now being born, have already been born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and good women who have faith, should make the vow, I'll be born in that land. Shariputra, just as now praise the inconceivable merit and virtue of all these Buddhas, they also praise my inconceivable merit and virtue. Same Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in the Saha world in the evil time of the five turbidities, turbidity of the kappa, turbidity of wrong views, turbidity of afflictions, turbidity of living beings, turbidity of lifespans. Amid all these, Buddha Shakyamuni has realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for the sake of living beings, he explained this teaching, which beings in the world find hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know that during the evil time of the five turbidities, I have done what is hard to do. I have realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for all beings I have explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe. This is truly difficult. When the Buddha finished teaching this sutra, Shariputra and the bhikshus, as well as the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoiced, believed, and accepted what they had heard. They bowed in reverence and departed. And the sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Namo Amidappa Yedo Jendo Yedo Niendo Amilido Bobi Amilido Jirambak Amilido Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jemili Jejendo Jiro Jali Zabo Namo Amitabha Dodo Jito Dori Endo Amirido Bobi Amirido Jidambo Amirido Bijalandi Amirido Bijalando Jemiri Jido Jari Zambo Namo Amitabha Dodo Jito Dori Endo Amirido Bobi
Amirido
Sidam Bobi Amirido Bijalandi Amirido Bijalando Jemiri Jajano Jiro Jarizo Oh. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times. Contemplate the Dharma realm. All things are created from mind. Angela dies above. Angela dies above. Angela dies above. Namo Jeri Dori Dando Yedo Ye Namo Bodhi Jeri Dori Dando Yedo Ye Namo Bodhi Jeri Dori Dando Yedo Ye Azandola Jero Zabu Zandola Jero Zabu Azandola Jero Zabu Namo Buddha's flower garlands to draw the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddha's flower garlands to draw the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddha's flower garlands to draw the great expanded teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guanzhiding. Namo Earthstore Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Honor Vandananda, who stated all the teaching. Namo Buddhas of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guanzhiding. Namo Earthstore Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Honor Vandananda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhas of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha of the ten direction dwelling for all time. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva of compassion, Guanzhiding. Namo Earthstore Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Wonder Vandananda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha, we take Buddha honored as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma honor, teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha honored among all the multitudes. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha. We refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha honored as the doubly perfect one. Refuge with the Dharma, honor, teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honor among all the multitudes. Now we taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, refuge with the Dharma. We take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honored as the doubly perfect one. Refuge with the Dharma, honor, teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitudes. Now we taken refuge with the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Buddhist karma, done by body, speech, and mind. Through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Buddhists now repent of all of this. Sentient beings, karma, done by body, speech, and mind. Through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Sentient beings now repent of all of the lonely spirits, karma done by body, speech, and mind. Through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginningless time. Lonely spirits now repent of all of this. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn, fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn, fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to say, limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn, fearless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddha of my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddha of my nature I now vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save, all afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn, Buddha of my nature I now vow to realize. I'm balai mo ling do ling zabo. I'm balai mo ling do ling zabo. I'm balai mo ling do ling zabo. Analula di zabo. Analula di zabo. Analula di zabo. I'm buddhi jedoli dando yedoye. I'm buddhi jedoli dando yedoye. I'm buddhi jedoli dando yedoye. Ansamiye zaduwan. Ansamiye zaduwan. Ansamiye zaduwan. Namo zawa dando yedo alujudi. Ansambalai. Sambalayo namo zawa dendo yedo alujurdian. Sambalai sambalayo namo zawa dendo yedo alujurdian. Sambalai sambalayo namo zulum boyen dendo yedo ye alujurdo an zulu zulu bolai zulu zambo namo zulum boyen Nando yedo ye nando an zulu zulu bolai zulu zambo namo zulu moye nando yedo ye nando an zulu zulu bolai zulu zambo one anu one namo zamando bodona anu namo zamando bodona anu namo zamando bodona anu Namo many Judan Dagada, Namo Mil Juda Dagada, Namo wonders from the Dagada, Namo vast expensive from the Dagada, Namo Varvambirandagada, Namo Svitukindatagada,
Namo Amitatagata,
Namo Mani Jodandagada, Namo Bila Jodandagada, Namo Wonders from Dandagada, Namo Vast Expansive from Dandagada, Namo Varvambirandagada, Namo Zidukinandagada, Namo Lamidandagada, Namo Mani Jodandagada, Namo Bila Jodandagada, Namo Wonders from Dandagada, Namo Vast Expansive from Dandagada, Namo Varvambirandagada, Namo Svitukinandagada, Namo Lamidandagada. May these mantras bless the purest Dharma given to all Buddhists. Genji sends, may they be content, renouncing all their greed, swiftly leaving darkness, born in the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbound in for all them, sharing with all Buddhist sufferings of Dharma food. May these mantra bless these gifts of Dharma food, given to all sentient beings, as many as the Ganges sends. May they be content, renouncing all their greed, swiftly leaving darkness, born in the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbound in for all time, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma food. May these mantra bless the droplets of Swedu, given to all Holy Spirit, many as the Genji sent. May they be content, renouncing all their greed, swiftly leaving darkness, born in the pure land, taking refuge with the three jewels, bringing forth the Bodhi mind, really realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbound in for all time, sharing with all lonely spirits offerings of Dharma food. To you many faithful Buddhas, we now make this offering. May this Bumbar bathing quarters over faithful Buddha share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving food to faithful Buddhists, so you realize Buddhahood. To you many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this Bumbar bathing quarters over all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving birth to sentient beings, so you realize Buddhahood. To you many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. May this Bumbar bathing quarters, oh, all lonely spirits share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere, giving birth to lonely spirits, so you realize Buddhahood. I'm a little rubble, I'm a little rubble, I'm a little rubble. Anina Zamboa Vardalayong, Anina Zamboa Vardalayong, Anina Zamboa Vardalayong. The Heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajna Paramita, he eliminated the 5 skandhas and saw they're all empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They are not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure. They neither increase nor diminish. Therefore in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No sight, sound, smells, taste, objects of touch, or dharmas. No feeling of the eyes up to and including no field of mind, consciousness. And no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to and including no old age and death, or ending of old age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, and no way. and no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, through lands on Parajna Paramita, is unappealing in his mind, because there is no impediment, he is not afraid. He leaves distorted dream thinking far behind, ultimately nirvana. All Buddhas of the 3 spheres of time attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi through lands on Prajna Paramita. Therefore know that Prajna Paramita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, supreme mantra, an unequal mantra. It can move all suffering and it genuine unfolds. That is why the mantra Prajna Paramita was spoken, recited like this. Gate gate barakate barasam gate bodhisvaha. End of the heart of Prajna Paramita Sutra. Namu Amin Nombo Yedo no Jendo Yendo Ni Yendo Amili Do Bobi Amili Do Jidam Bobi Amili Do Bijalandi Amili Do Bijalando Jimili Jejendo Jido Jari Wabo Namu Amido Bo Yedo no Yedo Yedo Ni Yendo Amili Do Bobi Amili Do Jidam Bobi Amili do bijalandi, amili do bijalando, jemmili jejendo jido jali zabo. Namu amido bo yedo do yedo yedo diendo, amili do bo bi amili do jidamba. Amili do bijalandi, amili do bijalando, jemmili jejendo jido jali zabo. May all the 4 kinds of beings reach the pure land, and the beings of all 3 realms be born from lotus blooms. May all the miracles attend the threefold worthiness, and the countless sands who ascend the 10 grounds. Amitabha's body is the color of gold. The splendor of his hallmark has no peer. The light of his brow shines around 100 worlds. White as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear. Shining in his brilliance by transformation, are countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas. 48 vows be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the farthest shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Mo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amitabha. Namo Amido. 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 Bow in respect to the Venerable Master. So that concludes our evening chanting. Hope you can join us tomorrow. Same Dharma time, same Dharma channel. Wish everyone good rest of the night. Amitabha.